What's up, guys? Thank you again for joining me for bobK0T0R's Gaming News. Today I bring you The Division, GTA 5, updates on Walking Dead Season 2 and Batman Arkham Origins, and more HD remakes announced at Comic-Con. So for the first story of the day, Tom Clancy's The Division, being made by Ubisoft, which was shown off at E3 and looked amazing, I've talked about it a couple times on here already, has been pushed back to the later end of 2014. Now, there was no exact reason given, just that Yves Guillemot of Ubisoft did come out and say that we can expect it later in the year rather than earlier. Now, I'm assuming this is to off-put competing with Bungie's Destiny at the same time, considering they are of the same game archetype, but who knows? All I know is it's still a day one purchase for me because, again, that game looked phenomenal. I've been waiting for a game like that and Bungie's Destiny for a while now, so I'm going to be definitely getting both of those day one. Next up, Warner Brothers Games showed off a brand new trailer for Batman Arkham Origins, showing off one of the new villains of the game, Copperhead. Now, this is not the same Copperhead that you've seen in the comic books or the animated series, as this is a girl, not a guy. Now, this Copperhead moves very similar to that of Catwoman. Her combat looks very similar to that as well. Now, admittedly, they didn't show off any gameplay. It was all cinematic. But either way, the trailer was pretty cool, and I'll be linking that in the description below. As you might be aware, San Diego Comic-Con was in full swing this past weekend, showing off a ton of new stuff. For example, Namco Bandai had announced that they're going to be doing an HD remake for Soul Calibur 2, which is pretty exciting because it's arguably the best of the Soul Caliburs. Now, this one will be coming with a full-fledged online multiplayer, but it is only going to be releasing for Xbox 360 and PS3. No next-gen or PC announced as of yet. Now, as far as next-gen and PC goes, that's why we have Capcom with a brand new HD Strider game. Now, me personally have never played any of the previous Strider games, but this one looks sick. Now, they have a full 7-minute gameplay trailer, which I'll be linking down there in the description. It's really, really well done. Shows off getting power-ups, the attacks, jumping around, crazy good animations. Very excited to see how that turns out. But then also at Comic-Con, a few questions about the Walking Dead Season 2 were answered, saying that Clementine will be in the second game, and they will be exploring the fate of Kenny. Now, if you played The Walking Dead Season 1 all the way through, that's pretty interesting information. So, very excited to see how that turns out because Walking Dead Season 1 was one of my top games of last year. So, we'll be seeing that. No release dates or anything announced for Walking Dead, sadly. But I imagine we'll hear more probably after the Vita version of Walking Dead Season 1 in 400 Days is released later this year. And my final bit for the day. There's a petition going around to get Grand Theft Auto 5 released on PC, which I've already signed the said petition, because there's no reason for it not to release, at least in my opinion. They already have GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas 4, and every expansion for 4 on PC already. Why not have 5? There's clearly an audience for it. The games sell well enough on PC for it to garner enough interest for Rockstar to do it. Why not? Now, I'll even consider a delayed release as a success for this petition. Wait 6 months after the console release, and then bam, we have it on PC. I think most people would be perfectly happy with that. But we'll have to wait and see. It has over 260,000 signatures. I'll link it down in the description below. If you want to sign it, feel free. If you want to look at it and see what it's all about, feel free as well. But that's all the time I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.